With one voice, we, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, here's what we want. When we break a contract, because these religious organizations don't understand how bad of a place they're putting us in. Because when now we supposed to keep the agreement or the rules in the contract, we're not doing that.
ISUPK.
And Moses came and told the people.
He came and told the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, he said, we people, listen to this, right? Read on, Baba Kasha.
All the words of the Lord and all the judgments, all the people answered with one voice and said, all the words which the Lord had said, we will do.
Let me ask you something now. So, it was one voice, or it was two voice, three voice. I say, some of we put more money in the back. Now, we ain't going to do that. Or we going to come up with your own plan. We going to turn Jehovah's Witness, we going to turn Seventh-day Adventists, whatever, Baptists, Norman, Mormon, whatever. I thought we agreed, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. What the Bible saying, we agreed one voice. We say, this is the commandments that they give us, the instruction they give us, and we come with one voice and we say we agree. Tell me what you're seeing there. Seeing one voice, three voice, four voice, five voice, or one voice? Which one?
All the words of the Lord and all the judgments, and all the people answered with one voice.
With one voice, we, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, here's what we want. When we break a contract, because these religious organizations don't understand how bad of a place they're putting us in. Because when now we supposed to keep the agreement or the rules in the contract, we're not doing that. And then you're enabling us not to do that. So what you feel going to happen? You feel people, we could just break the contract and nothing will come outside? We feel going to happen? How does it make sense to we? We have to see, hey, the error we ways. We don't know what to do. All these religious organizations need to understand, I don't have it, I don't know. Come up that ship in our house and stop it. Before the Lord crumble in pieces. And that is the problem, because they don't get that kind of judgment, they just continue doing that shipness. Stop it. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15, Baba Kasha. Then give me back the same John on that.
The book of Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
But the Lord now saying one, give me back one, get in the contrast. He's saying, all right, since they agreed one voice, and nobody went in to say, okay, we're going to debate this. We all agreed this is what's good and proper. And we tell the Lord, yes, we agree with this. Right? 15, 14 verses later, the Lord had to tell me, if you understand, you do not obey what I'm saying, just like what happened, what caused all it to end up in Egypt in the first place, the first time it happened, this is what will happen. He come and give you a fair warning. And then he come and wait about how much? After 58, 15, about what, 53 verse again. Read it again, Bible chat, verse 28 and verse 1.
The book of Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently.
So it will happen. It will come to pass, meaning this will happen. If you listen to what it is I'm telling you to do, and do exactly that, nothing else, this is what will happen. Read on, Baba Kasha.
Diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
To observe and do all his commandments. The Lord gave you instructions. He did not say that no, it's good to eat pork. No, you understand, I changed my mind. It's good to eat shrimp. It's good to eat lobster. He did not change his mind on that. He didn't say, because these other people in power, and that's what them doing, because I want to be comfortable, I don't want to get ostracized, I don't want to get X out of the communities, I want somebody the pretty looker. The Lord saying, yes, I never change them things, and I say all my commandments, all my instructions I give you to do all, every last one. Don't do what you feel. That Bible is not to play with. Give me Revelation 20. I will take that conversation. Because we did agree, we say, all right, that's fair. Everything that I see to do inside of here, that is exactly what I'm going to do. But here we go on. If you decide that you like punishment, you like pain, you follow, and you feel, you know what I mean, you might feel it one time. But if you go slide and you go drink a little sweet acid, a little small, I call it, self-harming juice, so that they go take a time and kill you off, you know, after time, because you eating pork 23 years now, 30 years now, and not there now, you know. And you feel that the slow route and destruction you want to take, right? But here when you don't see coming on the side, like, when crime happening and then they come and break in your house, but you like pork, you like gossip, you understand, you like bacchanal, you like, you understand, to tell people what God's saying, nah, that is okay, we ain't bound to do all that. Christ comes so that I can die, Christ come and die so I can sin more. He come and do all the work then. So now, when he tell you to be perfect as your Father in heaven perfect, I come now to show you the example, that is why I come and die. You follow? Now you decide that I'm going to do my one thing. So since you like that, whoever punishment you come and you feel you can hide from it, you follow? Well then that is what it is. And that is why the society in this place, you know. That's why you follow, they can pin crime, whoever they get violence and everything on you. Because they know you're the best candidate for that. When you don't have the ability to bring you no containers full of no guns and no drugs, you don't have no ability to go and do them things, and you don't have that structure in place. You use the lowest in society. What powers the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man? Not even Oprah could go in France and tell you, what I person the poorest, one of the poorest women in the store. The woman let you know, don't come in my store. I don't sell to Negroes. Then Michael Jordan, you follow? All that money. Then LeBron James could save you. As one of the officers was bringing out there. I Deuteronomy 28, number 68, the word of the Most High. We know, hey, it's simple enough. All you have to do is just do it as I tell you to do, and these things that would not happen to you. It's a very simple equation. It ain't nothing confusing. It ain't all that hullabaloo shoppiness. It ain't all that performance thing. Stop going and perform, you follow, and then keeping the people in the same loop all the time. They come in and doing this thing, and you have your doors and them open, instead of having some kind of programs for the people and to really develop and come under the ISPPK and go through like every one of these last brothers that I'm going through. The narrow road start from the bottom and grow strong, so now you know what to do. But imagine I skated for 20 years and I don't know what to do, and I'm still prideful enough. And I'm still deciding, I know I'm going to humble myself and learn the right way back. I so painful to my own self. So when now they come and they bust up my head, they teach from my church, they do all this stuff, different things, they follow. And now, they follow, I can't skate off the people no longer. Now I vex. Now I go, say, now it's we fault then. It's them fellas on the permanent fault. Them coming and telling people all the truth that's in the Bible, and now it's the fault. Because I now can't go and skate and do what I want to do, and have people now coming who don't want to do the right thing for their own safety, for their own good, and now Philippines, you know what I mean, just because we ain't feeling it right down to the ground, but yeah, we go continue to skate. But how that making sense? How that adding up? We done, Babu Kasha.
The book of Revelation 22 and verse 19. And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy.
Right, so the Lord saying again, you see the contract that Ole agreed to in the beginning? Right? If any man tell you that this contract that I gave Ole to sign, and then when I give Ole and Ole sign the contract, Ole see the benefits in him. Ole now was above everybody. King Solomon reigned for 40 years. 40 years apiece. We used to do trade and business with the so-called Africans and other races, not the white man, not the so-called white man. We have that type of history. We understand how them things go. When we in we power, when we in the authority, when we in the right man and we follow the instructions and what the contract saying. But now, here we facing here now. Here we going through there today with these religious organizations, and because if they had known that they was following the guidelines of the contract, then this society wouldn't be in the place today. It's just simple, man. Right, so hear the Lord saying, read on Baba Kasha, 7 it up.
And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, God shall take away his part out of the book of life.
Right, so hear the Lord saying, if you understand, you decide that, hey, like how Matthew 9:5 and 19, they were saying, only brothers and bring us out earlier today, right? If you now try to teach people in them how to not obey the words in this contract here, I go deal with your papa. And here what we don't see sometimes, and here what will happen. Eddie Long, He launching come out. His skeletons them come out. See the jakes. Them fellas them out of your own mouth. His skeletons come out of your own closet. Right? That's how it happens. So when you feel now, you know what I mean, that I got skate so long, you just build something in yourself. When you decide you're not going and follow the words of the contract, you start to build a culture. This is how I go and operate. So now that's who you become. You see why the place in this place here? Because Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you learn how to break contract, you learn how to slide. That is why this way. Because that's where you lead it, that's where you're seeing. Exactly what you see, that's what you're going to do. You understand? That's exactly it. You're not going and do something, you go and see this guy somewhere. You're going to follow the exact man, that's what you're going to follow. The one you look up to, the one who say, well, he know what to do. That is exactly what you're going to do. You can't do nothing different. That's just what it is. Whether you want to or not. But this man is the example. That is exactly what you're going to follow.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Yeah, Babylon is falling. To rise no more. Babylon is falling. To rise no more. Falling. To rise no more. To rise no more. I'm taking a look in the streets. It's real every day what I see. We constantly searching for peace. My people just wanna be free. We tired of the cell blocks and the bullshit. That lying nigga in the pulpit. Same shit, but a different day. I speak